What is ICICI Prudential Freedom SIP? ICICI Prudential Freedom SIP combines systematic investment plans, SIP, and systematic withdrawal plans, SWP, in one scheme. The motive of the scheme is to empower investors to reach their financial objectives. This scheme allows you to methodically build wealth through SIPs initially, followed by consistent returns via the SWP. You can select your preferred SIP and SWP schemes, determine SIP durations, and choose preferred SWP amounts. This systematic approach empowers you to realize your financial goals and ensures a stress-free future. How does ICICI Prudential Freedom SIP work? ICICI Prudential Freedom SIP encourages you to invest regularly through SIP and allows you to withdraw regularly through SWP once the SIP period is over. You must select SIP scheme, source scheme, for a predefined tenure. The Freedom SIP tenure is 8, 10, 12, 15, 20, 25 or 30 years. Once the SIP tenure is completed, you need to select a target scheme where the investments will be switched. You have the freedom to choose the desired SWP amount. If you do not mention the SWP amount, then the default SWP amount will be set. This default SWP will differ based on your SIP amount and tenure. Let's understand how Freedom SIP works with an example where the SIP amount is 10,000 Indian rupees. SIP amount 10,000, SIP tenure in years 10, default monthly SWP amount 10,000, SIP amount 10,000, SIP tenure in years 12, default monthly SWP amount 15,000, SIP amount 10,000, SIP tenure in years 15, default monthly SWP amount 30,000, SIP amount 10,000, SIP tenure in years 20, default monthly SWP amount 50,000, SIP amount 10,000, SIP tenure in years 25, default monthly SWP amount 80,000, SIP amount 10,000, SIP tenure in years 30, default monthly SWP amount 120,000. Default monthly SWP amount in case the investor mentions no SWP amount. Also, the SWP amount will vary based on the SIP amount invested and the tenure. Why should you choose ICICI Prudential Freedom SIP? You should choose ICICI Freedom SIP because it allows you to invest in a suitable scheme based on your financial goals and risk tolerance levels. It is a suitable option for long-term investing. This disciplined investment approach keeps you invested throughout the entire SIP duration to access potential advantages. It allows you to pick a suitable tenure. From the available options, similar plans by others: AMC's, SBI Mitra SIP, HDFC Freedom SIP.
Don't forget to like and subscribe this channel for more informative videos.